Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lanolin, and we are back with episode 84 of my Modern Minecraft Let's Play series. And in this episode, we're going to take a little bit of a break from our boiler we have over here, which actually, let's go take a look at it, see how it's doing. Last I checked on it, it was doing pretty well. For some reason, I've restarted the server a couple times since the last episode. It still sends me all the way down there. Our farms are doing great. In fact, I should go over here and take a look. All right, we're good. Nothing full. Netherwart doesn't really... What's wrong with Netherwart? Why'd you stop? No, you're still running. Why'd you stop? You're also still running. Huh. I'm not exactly sure what's up with that. I'll have to take a look at that at some point and see why it's not producing. But yeah, if we take a look at our boiler and our trees, we're actually doing wonderfully. We have about 14,000 wood. We're actually losing wood a little bit faster than we are... Basically, right now, we're at a deficit. I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to explain that. We're in a wood deficit. We're actually doing perfectly fine on charcoal. We're producing charcoal faster than the boiler is eating them up, which is good. However, we're not producing wood fast enough. Like, basically, we're running out of wood faster than we are getting more wood. So, it might be worth expanding out this... farm a little bit, as it is actually quite small. We do have a lot of room that we can expand, so I'll probably end up doing that in the future. So if we pop into an episode and you see that this is a little bit bigger, you'll know why. But look, our refined firestone is completely depleted. What I think I'm actually going to do is refill it and give the trees a chance to catch up. So I'll probably do that off camera. You guys have already seen it. It's not a huge thing. But I will need to go and, of course, spend about the 5 minutes or so that it takes to fill up. And, of course, I'll need a huge-ass lava lake. So what are we going to do this episode? Well, I mentioned that... Did I mention? Well, we have a lot of Division Sigils, and I really want to activate a Division Sigil so I can get some of those unstable ingots, which I know that I have mentioned. Unstable... There we go. These guys. Yeah. You have to divide by diamond in order to get them. Look at that. Iron ingot, an activated Division Sigil, which has a limited amount of uses, but that's kind of irrelevant, mostly because you have to make a lot to burn through one, but it's all good. And a diamond to make one unstable ingot. And there's a time limit to make them too, which we won't get into it too much. Like right there, the ingot is highly unstable and will explode after 10 seconds. Nice. There's a few more other cool things, but mostly what I'm after, honestly, is the Builder's Wand. Yeah. I have a few upcoming builds that I want to do. Mostly that revolve around the bees, but I want to build them a nice big like apiary or greenhouse, if you will, to live in. And that's going to take a lot of time doing it by hand. So I want to get myself a Builder's Wand. The Builder's Wand is going to be able to let me build stuff very quickly. It's quite nice. But to do that, we, of course, need some unstable ingots. And to get some unstable ingots, well, we need to activate a Division Sigil. It's not easy to do. Not easy to do at all. Sneak right-click on an enchanting table for more details. So let's run downstairs to my enchanting table and take a look at all we need. Okay, altar does not have redstone circle. Oh, yeah, so we have to make an altar, basically, using the enchantment table. Some natural earth. Altar must not be lit by outside sources. Okay, so it has to be dark, has to be midnight, and we need a redstone circle. And it has to be able to see the moon and all that stuff. So definitely outside and all that fun stuff. I believe there's a couple more things that we need to do. I believe we also need to sacrifice an animal of some sort or kill something. I was thinking I was going to do like a pig or something because sheep are special, man. We can't kill the sheep. And we can't kill the cows because cows are special to a lot of different people. So pigs it is. People tend to not give a fuck about pigs, so... I mean, I like bacon as much as the next guy, so definitely going to find ourselves a pig and see what we can do. But before we can do that, we have a little bit of preparation that we need to do. This ritual is actually really dangerous. When we do this ritual, we'll get ourselves an activated Division Sigil, which is good. But alongside that, we're also going to have to fight a whole bunch of monsters. When we activate this Division Sigil on the altar, we're going to spawn what's called Cursed Earth. Yeah, it spawns all around the altar after you activate it, and it forces monsters to spawn. Now, these monsters that spawn on the Cursed Earth are really, really, really powerful. They're a lot stronger than your regular monsters. So because of that, we're going to tool up a little bit with some flasks from Botania. Among some other things, we also need to make ourselves some a Silk Touch shovel, because I'd actually really like to get this cursed earth. And you can't, if you mine it with a regular shovel, you just get regular dirt. We want to make sure that the earth stays cursed, so we want to make sure we can silk touch it to pick it up. So what we're going to be doing, more than likely in the next episode. This episode we're going to be doing a little bit of preparations, getting ready for this ritual, because again it's pretty intense. So this episode we're going to be making ourselves the Silk Touch excavator. If we can grab a whole bunch of this awesome cursed earth very quickly. We're going to be making a whole bunch of potions that are going to give us a lot of buffs. I have a list here of the potions I want to make, so we'll get on that here soon. And then what else did I want to do? Oh yeah, we also got to set up the altar. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think as far as armor goes, we should be all right. I was wanting to get Terra Steel up and ready before I started doing this, but then I didn't actually make any Terra Steel. So I might spend some time off camera making some Terra Steel and then come back, and then we might put some Terra Steel armor together. But we'll see. I don't know if I actually have enough mana at the moment to make a full Terra Steel set. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Because remember, half a mana pool equals 1 Terra Steel ingot, and we have 4 full mana pools right here. So that's 8 Terra Steel ingots, basically. The awkward thing is that the agglomeration plate is down there and not up here. So we might not do this with Terra Steel armor, which means we definitely need to make sure that we have plenty of potions to keep us safe. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is prepare a lot of the materials that I need to make these potions. And then we can get to work. Or actually, you know what? Screw that. Before we do that, before we do the potions, because I think the potions are going to take up the majority of the episode, because I'm making about 4 or 5. I think I have the regeneration potion already made, so that's not a big deal. So what I do want to get, obviously, is a excavator. I have all the pieces I need here, and I think I'm just going to do it out of iron. Don't need anything too special. Just needs to be Silk Touch. I hear the zombie, but I don't see the zombie. Okay, so the first thing for the excavator, we need ourselves a tough tool rod, a tough binding cast, a large plate cast, and of course the excavator head cast. I know I have a regular excavator, but I don't want a Silk Touch excavator as my standard excavator. Dude, where is the zombie? It's annoying. All right, so got that one. All right, let's get the head going. So yeah, I was thinking about making, like, I don't know, a fancy one, and then just, whoops. And then just using the excavator that I have now as my Silk Touch one, like the crappy iron one that I have now. But, not worried about it. Not really worried about it. I don't really use my excavator that often anyway. Well, I was hoping that the zombie was down here, but he's not. No! One day I'll unhook all that stuff up. Although, you know what? Actually, I don't think that would work. Never mind. Just kind of thinking out loud. I was thinking I might be able to hook up that Ender IO slot up to that chest using some applied energistics shenanigans. But, yeah, not really worth it. I have an input chest upstairs. No reason to have a second one. Whoops. Oh, my goodness. I got a new monitor. And while it's still the same resolution, it's a lot bigger, so I'm a little off. I'm still getting used to it. I'm actually curious how it's going to affect the recording. I don't think it'll make any difference because it is still in it's same resolution of 1080p. So all should be well. But it is nice. Oh man. Got myself a 27-inch monitor. It is pretty sick. Got it on sale. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I figured it was about time to get myself a nice upgrade. So we have ourselves the binding, the tough rod. Oh yeah, we need the plate cast. We have enough, right? Okay, good. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. And nice. Dude, this zombie, shut the hell up. I'm trying to work, man. I got some work to do. Okay, so first things first, let's get this excavator made. But after that, what we're going to do, that's the iron one, right? Okay. Because I made some stone ones. I don't remember where I put them. Silky. Silky. I was going to call him Silky. Nice. So the next step to actually making this guy a Silk Touch pick, or a Silk Touch excavator, is it in here? Oh, no, it's in this one. We got to take a look. Because there's a lot of cool modifiers that you can, of course, do to these Tinker's Construct tools outside of just regular like leveling them up and stuff. When you level them up, you might notice you might occasionally get additional modifiers and stuff. And there's a lot of cool different things that you can do. I've gone over this a little bit when we first messed around with Tinker's Construct, but what we're going to look for is actually something way in the back. It is. Oh my God, where is it? Oh, there it is, right here. The Silky Tool. Adding a large glob of aluminum brass or gold and a bunch of string seems to give the tool silky smooth properties. Nice. Allows blocks to be harvested directly. Scythes modified with silky act as shears on blocks. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. Not compatible with luck or auto smelt. So keep that in mind. If you make yourself a silky tool, you're not going to get, obviously luck is going to have no effect. And obviously auto smelt is also going to have no effect. So just keep that in mind when you're making a tool. If it has those things on it already, it's not going to do anything. And of course, luck isn't going to do anything because you're picking it up directly. You're not letting it drop and thus duplicate itself through luck. All right, so now that we have this, let's make that Silky Tool. I actually think I made some of these off camera just to make sure that they worked. Oh, yeah, I did. Nice. And there we go. Silky Tool. Nice and easy. We have like no emeralds, which is the other reason why I want to rebuild this village. This fallen, destroyed village. I want to build it back up and restore it to its former glory before it was destroyed by the zombies. So yeah, we take ourselves the Silky Tool, add it to our... Whoa, nothing happens. Awkward. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you have no modifiers. Oh, okay. So I need to I did not realize this. I need to put a modifier on this guy. Because we have iguana tweaks installed, things, are supposed to normally level up. They level up like they normally do, which means that you don't have any base modifiers whenever you initially make a tool. So that means we can't put this Silky Tool on here without giving ourselves a modifier. To do that, I believe the simplest way, actually, I think the cheapest way, is a diamond and a gold block. Well, one gold block. This is the cheapest way to add a modifier. There are multiple ways to actually add modifiers, but this is one of them, and again is the most inexpensive way. There's another way to do it with another star. There's another way to do it, I think, with like a block of diamond or something like. There's a lot of different ways. So now, if you look, we have that one modifier. Modifiers remaining 1, and if we actually look at this guy and hold Shift, we can see right there under mining speed, it has its modifier. So now we should be able to make this guy silky. And that'll, of course, eat up its one modifier. Nice. Sweet. This guy was glowing. I'm like, whoa, did you activate at some point? No, still inactive. But it is weird that it glows. Normally it doesn't glow till it's activated. I don't know. Weird. So there we go. Now we have ourselves a silky shovel. Or excavator head, rather. So what we can do is we can run up... Whoa, 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 whoa. So to give you an example... Obviously, it is a silky shovel, so we should be able to get all this grass. Nice. So that's what we're going to do in order to collect all of the cursed earth, because again, it needs to be silk touched. It can't be picked up normally. So now we have a nice, easy way to pick up a very large amount of it, actually. Haha. Ow, ow. See, now it's not glowing anymore. That's weird. Maybe it glows when I'm outside. I can see the moon. No? Not too sure. Not too sure. Okay, so we're good on this. We don't need this guy anymore. Good old plastic frying pan. I think our first weapon when we got into this world. I think I don't remember. Did we get it from the starter chest? I don't remember if I did a starter chest. I like to do the starting chest just so I can kind of get going a little bit quicker. But I don't remember if I did or not. So anyway, it was a long time ago. Almost 90 episodes ago. Okay, so now that we have our Silk Touch excavator, we can go ahead and put them in there because we don't need them right now. The next thing that we want to do, of course, is to make all of these potions. But again, I think I'm going to save that for last. So actually, instead of doing that, let's make ourselves an enchantment table. We want to set up this ritual. And part of that involves grabbing ourselves an enchantment table, which apparently I need some books. Some books. There we go. So we have an enchantment table. Now we need some redstone. 8. Oh, you know what? Do I have a Pokeball? Whatever they're called. What are they called? Mob ball. Catch. I don't remember what they're called. Ah, dude, where's this zombie sound, man? It's driving me crazy. I gotta find him. I must slay him. All right, whatever. Well, I can't remember what the name of the... I know I've probably found like a whole bunch looking through dungeons. Oh, where are they at? What are you? Oh, ice bombs. Okay. The items that allow you to pick up mobs. Like, not the golden lasso. Like, I'm probably going to use a golden lasso if I can't remember what the name of this damn item is. It's from Mine Factory Reloaded. The little balls that let you grab mobs. Whatever. I'm just going to use a golden lasso. Screw it. Wow, do I know how to type? Apparently not. I don't have a golden lasso either. Where'd all my golden lassos go? What the hell? Mine. I'm like frustrated now that I can't think of what this thing's called. There it is. The safari net. This is what I wanted to make. A safari net. Because I only need to use it once. But I have a golden lasso now, which is nice. And actually, let's see if I have one. No, I don't have any. Okay. So I have a safari net. This guy is going to allow me only one single use. So unlike the golden lasso that you can use over and over again, the safari net, again, can only use once. But it's pretty cheap. It's kind of nice, especially if you're trying to move around, like if you need yourself a couple cows early on or something like that. Yeah, so we have our enchantment table. We have a redstone. We have a safari net to capture our animal. And then the rest of the prerequisites to the ritual, I believe, just require it to be night and dark and access to the moon. So let's go somewhere that is decently far away, that we don't have to worry about getting killed. And actually, I think the fastest way to get to some place like that is by doing something like this. Nice. So yeah, like all the other things that I've done, I'm probably going to do it up here. Now, the only spooky thing is, again, these monsters are really strong. So there's a pretty high possibility that I just get, like, wrecked instantly. I was kind of debating whether or not I wanted to maybe get some sort of flight going before I did this, so if things get nasty, I could fly away. Because, again, I don't like to use morph for, like, flight outside of the nether and traveling long distances, just because, like, I literally only have to find a bat and kill it, and then I can fly for the rest of the game. So it's a little strong to me. And again, I don't like to use it unless it's something that I really feel like it's fine. Like, again, with flying through the nether and long distances, it's all good. But for something like this, I feel like using morph would be a little cheesy. So what I'm going to do is spend a little bit of time off camera. I'm going to... Actually, you know what I can do? I can clear this out with my other excavator. Nice. So yeah, let me clear out this area and make myself a nice little flat area that I can set this ritual up on. So, I mean, you don't need a lot of space, but it's nice. It's good to have just a good staging ground, so you don't have to worry about getting caught up on ledges and shit like that. Because, again, monsters, lots of them, super spooky. Be right back. All right, so I am back, and I've cleared out a little bit of space, and I actually wanted to point out something. I wonder if... Oh, never mind. It's still broken. I remember, you guys remember earlier on when I was messing around with clearing out the grass and everything for some of the builds up here, I think for the tower. So that may have actually been on a live stream. But anyway, I've pointed out that you can use water to move stuff out of the way. And I thought I was getting really lucky with all the water spreading out over here. So I thought maybe it was something behind the scenes was fixed, allowing water to spread across all leaves and grass and all that stuff. But apparently not. Apparently it's still kind of buggy. But whatever. So anyway, now that we have like a decent space, I'm a little concerned about the water everywhere. Like me getting caught up in the water trying to run. But I think I'll be okay. So let me go ahead and dump some of these freaking seeds, which I maybe should have done before I started up. But whatever. Okay, so we have our enchantment table. We have our redstone. I'm going to go grab myself a piggy at some point. Actually, I'll probably grab the pig once we're ready to do this. But yeah, the ritual is pretty easy to set up. You just put yourself an enchantment table down like that, surround it with a redstone, or blood, if you will. But yeah, redstone. And yeah, there you go. So now when we right-click this, we should have a couple things. So the altar has a redstone circle, good. Altar and circle placed on dirt, good. Altar can see the moon. If it was out, it would be visible, so good. Altar has sufficient natural earth. Perfect. Altar must not be lit by outside sources, meaning it's too bright, sun. And it's too early. Sacrifice, yeah, sacrifice must be made at midnight. So The altar's set up. Altar's good to go. This is all you have to do to get the altar ready to go. Just some redstone and an enchantment table, and of course a division sigil to activate it. But yeah, we need our safari net and a piggy. So we don't want to do that stuff yet. So I think now is the part of the episode where we go and we spend probably the rest of the episode getting ourselves. See, this for me qualifies as a long distance traveling, although not really. It's not really that far. So yeah, let me go ahead and get the look redundant. Let me get the materials and stuff that I need together in order to make all of these awesome potions, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I've got most of the materials that I need. I just quickly need to grab 135 poisonous potatoes. That is impressive. No, come on. Can you stop giving me potatoes? Thank you. I just need 2 potatoes. 2 potatoes. Perfect. So now let's run down here and get these potions made. Now I already have the potion of restoration, so I don't need to make that guy. And I also actually already have the flask of crossed souls, which I'm actually going to use. I think the flask of crossed souls is going to be kind of my the potion I'm going to use instead of making Terra Steel. I'm hoping it's going to keep me alive. If you remember, every time you kill an enemy while under the effects of the Soul Cross buff, you get health back. So basically, it's like a life steal, life drain type effect. So anyway, we're going to make a handful of potions. We're going to make the shielding potion, the fortitude potion, the restoration potion, the mending potion, and the vigor potion. Well, not the restoration potion because we already made it. So first things first, let's make ourselves a shielding potion, or a brew of shielding. This requires a potato, a golden apple, and some netherwort. So let's go potato, golden apple, another word. Nice. So it's going to brew on up, and we can get ready for our next guy. It's going to be, what's the next one, actually? I think we need to go back. Outside cloaking, gills, magma stand. Wait, what? Magma skin. Brew of fortitude. So I don't think resistance and absorption stack. At least I'm pretty sure that they don't. So I'm going to grab both to make sure that I'm taking very little damage and absorbing what else damage I take, I guess. Again, I don't think they stack, but they might. They tend to have, they have kind of similar effects, kind of. So yeah, iron ingot and some leather. And of course some netherwort. Iron ingot. Do I have my Wand of the Forest on me? Yes. Wow, you're going to take a hot minute. I thought it was going to be a little bit faster than that, but I guess not. Maybe I need to hook more mana pools up to this guy. The problem was I wasn't sure whether or not it actually made a difference. It didn't really seem like it did, but maybe I should just grab another. I think it's pretty easy. Like, I think I can just, like, I don't need anything too particularly crazy. Okay, so yeah, I do need elementium, and I don't have any mana petals on me. I don't need the whole, I don't need a crap ton. I just need a couple. Oh yeah. Woo! Love it. Nice. Okay, so that guy's done. So while we're setting up this additional mana pool, we can actually go ahead and get this guy go. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's get our... So yeah, we have our flask of shielding now. Perfect. Absorption 4. Only for a minute and a half, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. It has lots of charges. So let's grab some more flasks. Let's toss them on there. All right. Do that guy. Get our iron on there. And leather. Nice. Okay, so while he's ramping up and getting that created, let's see about getting ourselves another Elven Mana Spreader. Might be able to speed this process up a little bit. Well, it should, but hopefully it speeds it up a little bit more than what we saw from the other guy. So you are full up on mana. Is that too far? Oh, wait. Fine mode. There we go. And boom. Nice. Okay, cool. So hopefully this should speed up the process, honestly. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't. Oh, yeah, that's much faster. Sweet. Nice. Okay, so now we have our Flask of Fortitude. He's going to make sure that we don't take a bunch of damage. Or at least that's the idea. So next thing, we already did the Brew of Restoration. I like the idea of a longer regeneration effect over a short one that does a lot. I mean, I could make a revitalization one too. Why not? Why not? Let's make a revitalization one as well. So basically, we're going into this with like 6 potions to make sure that we don't die. And then a gas tier. That I didn't prep for because I wasn't planning on making this. But, you know, why not? A little bit of a long episode, but I wanted to make, I wanted to show the creation of all these awesome potions on camera, seeing as I only made like a couple last time. You know, got to make sure I justify the creation of this botanical brewery. Although, to be honest, it pretty much already has justified its creation. It's been pretty helpful when we battled the Wither. I wish I would have had it before I went to the Twilight Forest, though. Tisk tisk. Okay, so potato and glistening melon, I think, is the next one. Let's see. Okay, so brew revitalization is working on right now. Mending, I wanted to get for that instant health effect for sure, because I don't want to get like surprise insta-gibbed because I'm at half health because I got attacked by something else, and yeah, always good to have those instant cast potions on. Oh. Looks like we dropped below our threshold. Nice. So now all of our dudes are going. They're all filling our mana back up. That's awesome. And our potion finished. So let's toss this guy on here. Oh yeah. I always forget I have to have the flask on there first. Sweet. Okay. And then after that, I believe I'm just going to do a potion of vigor. Yeah, for the strength 2 effect. I already have a potion of swiftness as well, so I don't need to make that. So actually, we're going in with like 9 potions. A lot of potions. I'm not bringing the outside. I'll bring shielding, fortitude, restoration, cross souls, fleet feet, and revitalization, just in case. And then the 2 more that we're making. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is make these last ones off camera because episodes run a little long. So yeah, I'm going to make vigor off camera, and I'm going to, well, adrenaline, I don't want to make, yeah, mending is being made right now. Oh, wait, never mind. It just finished. So, cool. Never mind. I guess we can make vigor right now. Blaze powder? Oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much. I wonder why you can do that. Oh, yeah, was it redstone or close? Okay. Okay, so again, these are only going to last about a minute and a half, but that's all right. We should be good. Cool. So, again, I think I'm going to wrap up here. Had a fun time making potions with you guys. I've, of course, been Lanolin. Next episode, we're going to come back with some more modded Minecraft, episode 85 to be exact. We're going to activate this ritual. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go. It really depends on what kind of monsters you get, man. I mean, you might get a whole crap ton of creepers. You might get a mix of creepers and skeletons, a mix of zombies and skeletons. Like, you never know what you're going to get, and a lot of that randomness kind of dictates how difficult the ritual is. Like, obviously, we're going to get a nice big mix of all sorts of monsters, but it really depends on just kind of how it works out. So, yeah, next episode, definitely going to get on that. So, thanks for watching, guys. I have been Lanolin. This has, of course, been Modded Minecraft with myself, Lanolin. And I will see you next time. Bye.